I grew up around the best storytellers I know, my family. And when my abuelito told me this story, I remember seeing it so visually, and luckily he let me write a script based on that. Un Día Más, Un Día Menos is a film inspired by my grandfather's childhood. It tells the story of Leo, a young boy from Durango, Mexico, whose father had to leave him behind at his uncle's ranch, where he is exploited for over 10 years without hearing from his father. That is, until the truth finally begins to reveal itself.
Día Más and Día Menos, the first time I read it, I really just remember just really feeling for this little kid and stuck in a situation that is just not the best, and how he kind of just felt powerless.
This story is so impactful at the fact that the narrative is so universal. We're talking about, abusive relationships, abusive uncles, abusive family, and I feel like those kind of topics really do hit many people.
So this story differs from other Latino stories because, for one, it's told by a Latina herself.
From the bustling streets of Delicias to Tio's farm, we will follow Leo as he grows into an individual and faces the many challenges that make us all human.
Leo's dad left him because he wanted him to have a better life, but he eventually got the opposite life that his dad wanted him to have.
It's not always going to be, exactly your experience, but there's always going to be something people can take away from it that they can relate to.
And I feel like this is one of those films that's perfect to come back, to come back into the industry. These are the stories that should be being told more often, and it's being told by the people that should represent the new Hollywood after the pandemic.
I think telling stories like this through film and having people see stories like this play out and different characters really just helps us to all feel not alone and connected.
Un Día Más, Un Día Menos is a phrase that my grandpa tells me every time I see him. It's a reminder to live each day like it's your last day and enjoy life as it is right now.
By donating to Un Día Más, Un Día Menos, you'll be joining us in bringing change to the Latino community.
We are going to be making Mexico and California, so we're going to need all the help we can get.
Fill this ranch up with life and animals and all the things we need in order to make it feel lived in and real.
From tow plant generators to big distro to 18K HMIs,
hard drives, coloring, and processing this film.
We are still shooting under a pandemic, and that involves a lot of safety precautions and a lot of COVID mitigation.
It's not just about making a film, this is about telling a really important story.
It is important for you to donate to Un Día Más, Un Día Menos because I want to get this story right for my grandfather, for Mexico, and for us. Join us in bringing our story to life by donating to our film's funder page and shopping our merchandise. Keep up to date with our film and more by checking out our social media pages. Thank you for all your continued support. Let's make a movie.